Hello, Namaskar, friends. I welcome you all in this session where I am going to present my knowledge about the process planning and cost estimation. As you are pretty much aware that in this semester we are going with the subject process planning and cost estimation, and our course coordinator is Dr. Sachin Maheshwar sir. So I am Abhijit Kumar from Sirsa Engineering College, Sasaram, and today I will be discussing here the concept of process, the basic concept of process planning and cost estimation. And today we will be seeing that what does it mean, the process planning and cost estimation, and why this course is required at the pretty much level of the sixth semester. So let us continue and let us see that what are the basic requirement of studying the process planning and cost estimation. So friends, as you can see on the my screen that what the what the subject process planning is. Actually, the term that is process and another term that is planning. So you know the what is process. Process means doing any work in a sequential manner is called as process. And what is planning? Planning, you can say as a strategy. So what basically is a what basically the strategy is? A strategy is nothing but a plan, or an idea, so that an idea, strategy, you can say that a strategy is an idea which enables us to grasp, or which enables us to take the maximum benefits from the available resources. So how we are going to get the maximum benefits from the available resources, that refers to the strategy, and same is the planning. So in our course process planning, what we are going to study, we are going to see the you can see as let me use my highlighter. I'm unable to use the highlighter. So you can see on the on your screen that the process planning subject is going to deal with the input and output, the resources available, what are our strategy to use that resources, and how we are going to take the maximum benefit from this from our available resources. What are the plannings, what we are planning, what we have to produce, when we have to produce, and at what in what context, or you can say how much we have to produce. This is the actually things, and we will be saying the overseeing of the products, that how we are going to produce, and who are the other, what are the other factors that is basically affecting our products, what are the overall cost, and that we are going to spend on our product, and how we are going to control. So basically what is the these all the units I will be discussing one by one in this lecture. And what are the basic requirements of the, what will be the basic requirement, I will definitely be discussing in all the things. So basically what is the process planning? As we say that transforming a low cost raw material into the final product, or final product which is going to be used by the people, of society. So we have to take care of these all the things, that what we are going to produce, when we are going to produce, how much we are going to produce, how we are going to produce. These are the factors that become the very much important in this process, in this section of process planning. So first of all, we should come to know that what is the process planning. So as you can see on your screen, that the process planning is the business function which is responsible for planning, coordinating, and controlling the resources. So as I have already described that it is the pretty much important that how we are going to with our plan. Because it is a it someone had said that if you have to do anything, so spend your half of the time on determining or making the plan, or making the strategy, that how you are going to use your plan. Second one comes at the coordinating. So what does it coordinating mean? Coordination comes at the very first priority, I think, because coordination becomes very much important. That suppose we are a car manufacturing company, and we have committed to another company that we will be producing 400 cars in 1 month. And as per our plan, we have planned to produce 100 cars per week. But suppose at the end of the very first week, we have come to know that we have only produced 80 cars. So what here you can say, here you can analyze that we are lacking with the 20 cars in per week. 20, we are lacking with the 20 car at the very first week, as we have committed, or as we have planned to produce 100 cars in a week. But if we are continuing with the if we are continuing this temperament, we are definitely not going to produce the 400 car at the end of this month, at the end of this month. So what we need to do, we need to coordinate our resources, we need to coordinate our plans, we need to coordinate our transformation processes, so that we can understand that what are the points, what are the factors that are affecting our production system. So why we are not able to produce the 100 card that however we have decided at the very first start of this week, that we are going to produce 100 card this week, and next 100 card on the second week, next 100 card on the third week, and finally 400 card at the end of the month. So we need to coordinate these all the things, we need to control all the things. As in the white section, you can see that the process planning deals with the designing and management of products, processes, services, and supply chain. So product, what are the products we are going to produce, what processes we are going to follow, what services we are going to deliver to our society, and what are the supply chains we must take care of. So in the planning comes, what does planning actually mean? Planning means we are when we are going to produce, and suppose if we are going if we are committed to produce any product, and it is the requirement of our so actually what is the basic fundamental property, or what is the basic fundamental need of the process planning? So process planning actually means we are planning our processes in order to the benefit of our customers. So, and this actually complies with what we are doing in the terms of, or in the context of the our customer. Our customer are either our customer is satisfied with our product or not, either our customer is feeling loyal to our company or not, either our customer is feeling very much satisfied, very much confident about our product or not. So these are the concept of the process planning that we are going to deal in this lecture. So we have look at the services that we are rendering, or our operations are rendering to the customers, and we have to look at the overall supply chains, starting rooms, and the raw materials into the final delivery of the product, to ensure the customer at his doorstep. So what basic steps we are going to give in this lecture, we are going to understand this. So friends, now up till this semester we have studied our manufacturing processes, manufacturing technology. So we have a very fundamental knowledge, and we have a very good idea that how we are going to uh, work in any organization, how we are going to work for any company. So when after completion of this course, after completion of our academic, when we are going to the organization, or we are going to any company, there we are going to implement our knowledge. So there we need to understand that how we are coordinating our knowledge in order to get to making it practical. So this becomes very much important to understand the things. So what is transformation process? First of all, I would like to discuss here transformation. As I have already told you that from transforming our processes from a very low cost from a low value of things into a very high value of things. Suppose we are taking an axe, we are taking a piece of wooden block, to make the handle of an axe. So this wooden block is of no value, or you can say it is of a very low value. So but when we are doing some manufacturing processes on that wooden material, we are doing planning, we are doing shaping, and we make that, we perform some transformation processes, and then we make that wooden material as a handle of that an axe, which is going to be used for cutting and on another material. So what we have done, we have done our manufacturing processes, we have applied our skills, we have applied our knowledge, we have applied our engineering brain, so that we can get the very max, so that we can get the utilization of our wooden block as a handle of an axe. So this is the basically planning, I think. And the second one, we are purpose of process planning. Why we are going to study this purpose planning? A function or a system that transforms the input into output greater of. So a function or a system that informs inputs of low value into inputs of greater value. The purpose of process planning is to determine and describe the best processes for each jobs, so that first a specific requirement is established for which machine, tool, and other equipment can be designed or selected. Second one, the efforts of all engaging manufacturing and the produced coordinating. Third one, a guide is furnished to show the best way to use the extincting or the providing facilities. Process planning is an intermediate stage between the designing and the product of and manufacturing it. So as the last statement says, that the process planning is an intermediate stage between designing the product and manufacturing it. So as it is saying that it is an intermediate stage between the designing the product and manufacturing it. So what we need to understand that in the intermediate state, we have a set of block, we have a set of chain where something are like where something is of something is of input, then we are going to the transformation processes, then we are finally going to produce our product. So our input may be the man, maybe material, maybe money, man, material, money, or anything it can be. And the second one is the transformation process. On the second hand, on the transformation processes, either we are going to play a thread cutting operation, we are going to do the milling operation, we are going to do the cutting operation, we are going to do the shaping operation, we are going to do the planning operation, whatever operation we are going to do in order to enhance the working capability of that our raw material. So this comes under the transformation processes. Now the transformation processes can be of the two type, either the intermittent transformation process or the continuous transformation processes. What does it mean, the intermittent transformation process? So at some point of time, you can understand about any organization or any company which is not going to produce the things and at a continuous manner. They are producing some and they have decided to produce some things in the month of August, September, and October. So they are only producing the cheese in the 3 months. But when we come to know about, when we come to study about another companies, that they are completely they are continuously providing, or they are continuously producing the final product at the very continuous manner. So this is the two types of transmission. There are the two types of transformation processes: the intermittent type of transformation, and the continuous type of process. Then our finally comes our raw material that has finally come into the valuable product, which is going to be used, which is going to face the problems in our market. So these problems, maybe we have the financial constraint, we have the economical constraint, we have the marketing constraint, we have a So, in our next upcoming lecture, we will be seeing that what is the root seed called, what is the process planning called, and why, how we are going to our how we are going to take our buy decisions in order to fulfill the requirement of the raw materials. So tomorrow in upcoming lecture I will be discussing about the root seat. I will be discussing about the root seat, and thank you.